Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is hot, it is sweaty, and all you want to do in this heat is sit by a fan. So next door is running about, which is not going to do them any good at all, because it's going to just running up and down making a load of noise next door. Not upstairs, it's next door. Do you know, the guy upstairs was quiet Saturday, quiet Sunday. He came back earlier on this evening, and whoever is next door is making a load of noise. Fortunately for me, I don't have to go to work in the morning, but the guy upstairs does. Usually about 6 o'clock in the morning, and they are making a racket. And if I can hear it, no doubt he can as well. So, Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:02 p.m. 8:02 p.m.
Right, good evening everybody. Most people respect other people's privacy and you know, have got manners and respect other people, but you get the odd few that just are so selfish and they only care about themselves. And for me, to run around in this heat is a no-no. I'm not going to jog in this heat. You're going to faint. It's really, really close and humid. Although the sun isn't out, it's very, very, very warm. So, at 10 to 7, I went out. It's hot, it's boiling. I'm not going to wear a granny coat and a thick pair of trousers and boots and cover my head. I'm British. I'm white British. I live in Great Britain. This is where I grew up in the year 1968 onwards, right? White women, right, wear shorts. I am not a Muslim. I'm white British. And it's hot. I'm not going to cover... I think what you've got, there's some people that come over to this country and they have their own values and their own opinions, and their women cover up. So their women cover up. There was a case of a white woman going into Asda with a pair of short trousers on, and one of the Muslim workers in Asda told her to get out of the store because she wasn't covered up. And this is what's happening against white women as well. Some foreign guys are looking down on British women because their women cover themselves head to toe in clothing. So this woman was upset. She was told to leave the store by obviously a Muslim man, worker from Asda, because she wasn't covering her legs. So I wore leggings this morning and I was hot. I was almost fainting. So I put my shorts on this evening. There was other women walking up the road in shorts. There was loads of people, blokes wearing shorts, shorter than my shorts. Nobody harassed them or followed them about and started creating a nuisance. So when I left the block of flats at 10 to 7, right, I was happy. I felt okay. I took Max. There was 2 foreign women on the field. They looked Filipino. They look Filipino. They honestly look Filipino women. So there was two Filipino women talking to each other and giggling. There was a coloured couple coming off the field, and there was a woman with shorts on, another woman, a female with shorts on. It's not just me wearing shorts, there's other women wearing shorts, there's men wearing shorts, there's old people wearing shorts, there's young people wearing shorts. Does it really matter? It's none of people's business what I'm wearing. I don't speak to anybody, I don't see anybody, I haven't got a partner, so what's the problem? So I told you I'd blocked that guy, right? I'd blocked him on Facebook for obvious reasons. So I went onto the field, free to be me and do what I want to do. It's none of anybody else's business. So I'm walking around the field and it's quiet to start with, and I get all the way around the field. No one's there. No one. And I'm filming the train coming into Rochester Station. Just filming the train. And it's actually the first time in a long time that I've been able to stand still and film just the train coming in and out of the station. So I wasn't doing anything. I was filming the trains. I put Max on the lead, and then I got a message. Hi, HI, on my Telegram account. Telegram. And I thought, well, how's this guy got my Telegram account? Now, how do I know it's this guy? How do I not know that it's someone gone into my YouTube or gone into my Facebook and is replicating this guy? Because there's no photo, there's just SC in an orange box. Could be anybody, couldn't it? So I've blocked it, I've not answered it. I've not answered the message. Right? Two female joggers in their 20s were jogging behind my back, and she was waggling her hair, and she had a top, one of them had a top on with SHORE in capital letters, and of course the S was covered up, so all I saw was the word whore, HORE. So they kept waggling their hair because they try and incite trouble, you see. They try and incite trouble, they try and rub me up the wrong way. So they kept waggling their hair, took no notice of that. And then by the co-op, there was like a little staged scenario. They looked like Brian Harvey with a funny hat on. So a brown Brian Harvey. So Brian Harvey is tiny. So there was a short brown coloured guy, short and stumpy, with like a bucket hat on his head. And it looked like a funny version of Brian Harvey, it did. And I walked past these blokes, stood outside the co-op, never seen them before in my life, any of these people, none of them. And I regularly walk my dog at 10 to 7 every evening. And I've never seen any of those people before in my life. None of them. Apart from the older guy with the black dog Rena. He was coming onto the field as I was coming off. So when I went round the back of the flats to come into my flat, one of my neighbours was staring out of the window. And then when they looked at me, and then they shut the window like that, It's like they was waiting for me to come home, like they were just like standing there waiting. And then there was this awful dog barking noise from next door, that dachshund. It hadn't been off all day. And they keep waiting till I go out at night. It stands on the balcony and it makes a fucking racket and it makes me jump out my bloody skin. It was loud. It was loud. So that's all been taped, but how has that guy got hold of my Telegram account? How's he got hold of it? If it is that guy, I don't know what's going on there, but I've blocked him. I'm not doing anything at the moment. I'm just going to try and relax in my flat, but we've got 6 weeks of this. 6 weeks of this crap coming. Six weeks of it. So I told you what happened with the disgusting picture I was sent on Facebook. That was before he came in upstairs. I blocked the bloke on Facebook. There was stupid people outside my window being stupid, covering their heads with coats. I thought, what the fuck are you putting a coat over your head for when it's hot? They had a thick coat over their head outside my window. Black and white checked coat over their head. So it was the guy upstairs that had to walk past those guys, and he went up to his flat. I was indoors. There's a couple of idiots mucking about underneath the window, putting a coat over their head, and it was I wasn't in the bedroom at the time. I was in the living room, but I could hear. I went to check on my cat, and I could see what they were doing. And then my neighbour arrived home upstairs, and he had to walk past them. I didn't. So I'm shutting the window. So this guy is probably after pictures and trying to probably harass me into FaceTime again, and I'm not doing it. And it'll get worse, and it'll either be setting the personal alarm off or calling the police, because these people, they're groomers. They make money out of you, and it won't stop. And I've told the police about this. They think I'm their property, and I'm not their property at all. And I'm refusing to engage in any conversation with any of them. I don't know that it's the guy speaking to me, do I? So I'm keeping a journal, and I'm taping what they're doing so that I can give evidence to the police, because it's harassment. And stalking carries a prison sentence. If proven, look what happened to Holly Willoughby's stalker. He's in prison. He didn't actually touch her. He didn't do anything physically to her, but he had plotted to kidnap, abduct her and do things to her. He's in jail. He's in prison. Right, I'm going to get on with the rest of my evening. None of this would have happened if these idiots had just left me alone in my flat. Just left me alone. Stop following me around the fields and doing stupid things. It's so immature as well. It's immature. It's very immature. They need to grow up. See you later.